What's up, everybody? I'm TJ.
And I'm Kelsey, and we are
the Nashville Wine Duo. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sounds normal.
You sound normal. What's up?
Oh, wait, we're on?
Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
Because I like tricking you. I like you to think we're testing, but we're not really testing.
Don't trick me.
Ha.
So, our last podcast, if you haven't listened, you need to. The audio, we were just talking about it on our walk. It's a little bit off at a couple times just because we were in a big room and we didn't bring the mics, but you can still hear myself and JD really well. Just TJ sounds a little bit echoey.
Yeah, I was behind the phone.
Yeah, but overall, I still feel like the sound quality, we're still enunciating and you can hear it very well. But
still have a hell of a podcast.
It is a hell of a podcast. We interviewed JD, and he's a wine importer of French biodynamic wines. That's what he specializes in. That's what his portfolio is. He is a history buff, and that podcast was so fun to do, and it was amazing to be over at his house. I mean, the wines he let us try were freaking fantastic.
Yes.
And just being around someone that just knows that much about wine and loves wine that much, and unique wines too that you wouldn't normally know about. And Amorica, which you can get locally here in Tennessee and Nashville, it's a Sauvignon Blanc that we just loved. That they're it's what they said is about $19.99.
I think so. Yeah,
he said it's about $20. Yeah. We're close to St. Goose and they carry it, but Amorica, look for that.
Yeah, you know what? I felt like those 2 hours that we spent with JD, like we learned so much.
Oh yeah,
and almost like we were taking a class. Like we should have paid him for his time because we learned so much.
Yes.
And
I agree.
I don't know. I just walked away from that experience being grateful for what we do and who we get to talk to. And
yeah, it's like these
thankful.
little moments that you're just gonna look back and remember in your life of like, wow, we got to talk to this person and like just hear his life story. And I loved how much he loved history too. It made me be like, man, I want to study more history.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So today is Labor Day and neither one of us are laboring. We had an awesome awesome morning. Just kind of.
Neither is Felix either.
Felix never labors. He maybe is a little butt.
He's actually listening to us talk right now and staring at us like he thinks we suck. Oh no, he's coming down to see us.
So
anyway, yeah, this morning it was great. Well, let's tell them about where we ate in Nashville. This is a place you need to go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, unbelievable.
So there's this little place in Nashville, kind of where Antioch, Brentwood, on Nolensville Road meet. And it's called Eggstravaganza.
Yeah.
And it's owned by this Polish family. And
they've marketed it more as a breakfast place.
It's only open from like 7 to 2.
7 to 2, but then I saw on the weekends it's 7 to 3.
Oh.
Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, yeah, that token extra hour.
So, like, if you look on their social media, their Instagram or whatever, it doesn't look like they're anything like big.
Right.
Because probably they don't care about social media because they get so much dang business that they don't need social media. I mean, seriously, if you go to a place like that and you notice like they don't have a lot of followers, they don't need to focus on the Instagram, they don't need to focus on the marketing because it's word of mouth marketing. Mm-hmm. The whole entire time we were there.
We got there 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
There was a line already.
To the wall.
Yeah.
Inside the building.
Waiting. And we walked in, stood in line for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes to order. You order your food and then you go sit down. They give you a number. We knew we were going to be waiting for an hour. We didn't care. We were with family, blah, blah, blah. So we didn't care. We knew we were going to just be chilling. We waited an hour for food. But the food shows up hot, ready, and delicious.
They specialize too in like the coffees were incredible. Like, tell them what you
I ordered a Cuban, and it was one of the best Cuban coffees I've ever had.
Me too. I couldn't stop.
And Kelsey doesn't even like. She's not a big coffee person, so I just said, "Babe, you gotta try this," and she kept going back for more and more.
It had this like hint of sweetness, but not in this overwhelming way, and it wasn't like an artificial sweet. It was almost like this caramel.
And I
Like,
think from what
I
I
don't
read,
know.
they make their own caramel, and they have, like, syrups like vanilla, and they make their own caramel,
Yes.
and I think that's what contributed to the flavors that we were tasting
Yes.
because it was bomb.
Yeah, and then they brought out a Bavarian cream stuffed croissant.
Mhm.
And also, I'm not a big sweet person, but that coffee and that freaking croissant, that was like heaven. I'm like, I would literally drive 25, 30 minutes just to go there at like a 7, 8 a.m. and just enjoy some
We've
coffee.
already talked about we're going back next
Oh,
week.
we're going back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so yeah, they're Polish and you wouldn't know because a lot of it's just like breakfast food, but they had a special of pierogi.
Oh,
I
nicely
said it
pronounced,
right.
baby.
TJ's Polish.
Yep.
His family is Polish. So I learned about pierogi from his family and about Polish dishes. And Polish people take a lot of pride in who they are.
Yep.
And so I got up to the front of the line, and I was with TJ's sister, and I said, "Can I have pierogi?" Because that's the American way to say it. And the guy kind of smiled, but I think he kind of your sister was like, "Oh, he smiled because you said pierogi like a American," and I
Yeah.
was like, "I think he smiled because then he was like." He's like, "Oh, pierogi." He was like,
Yeah,
he
you're
said it.
ordering it.
He said, "You're ordering it. You know
Right.
what it
You know
is,"
what
because
it
everybody
is.
that was in there, they were ordering the regular menu food, and I ordered the special because I've had it with his family, and I
Mhm.
know if you get it from like Polish people, and they had the cabbage and then the potato
You got
pierogi.
the
I
potato,
got the
which was
potato,
amazing.
and oh my
Talk
gosh,
about that soup.
blew my mind. The soup was a potato, kale, and I don't know how they got this amount of flavor. I've said this multiple times. When
And
you
you're a
go to
soup girl.
I'm a
You're a soup.
major
You make
soup
soup. You
person.
love
I
soup.
think soup is one of the most disappointing things you can get at a restaurant because it's days old. They don't season it right. You just feel like there's not love put into it. It's on the menu as an add-on item. This soup felt like it was on the menu to be like the star of the freaking show. Like this was one of the best soups I've ever tasted at a
That's a
restaurant.
huge
No,
statement
I'm
coming
not
from you.
kidding. It really is. Like,
That's
you guys have got
huge.
to go to Extravaganza. I mean, be prepared to wait. I
Yep.
really would. Be prepared to wait. Go early. Just have it in your mindset. I'm going to go and I might wait an hour, and that's okay. But you can get coffees, you can get drinks and hang out, and, maybe go a little early when you're not like starving.
Yep.
Because we saw a lot of people once we had been seated outside, they would walk in and then immediately walk out just because how
Oh,
long
so
the
we were
line was.
there literally. We left, I don't even know,
We left at
1:30.
1:30. We got there at
Yeah. Okay.
11:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By 12 o'clock, we're waiting for our food. People are walking up to the door. The line is to the back of the
Yeah.
wall and walk in and walk out because
Right.
they didn't want to wait. The entire time we were sitting there, people were just showing up and either staying or walking away because it's that
But you
popular.
could
I couldn't believe how
tell.
popular this
Oh,
place
I
was.
couldn't either. But you can tell once people got the food. Like we had two women with some kids that were close by, and they started being like, "Man, we've been waiting a long time." They got their food, and these women were like laughing with the waiters and waitresses and loving it. The servers. I know you can't say waitress,
Yeah.
but yeah, they you could just tell in the food like
Oh, when they
it.
delivered our pierogi,
Oh yeah,
they this woman stops and she goes, "What is that?
yeah,
What is that? I
yeah.
gotta know."
And then you got what else did you get?
Well, I got their biscuits and gravy and a vegetarian omelet, which was
Yeah,
amazing.
and they also had a lunch menu.
Yeah,
So his sister got a
Reuben.
Reuben that looked great. She got fried green tomatoes.
Yep,
His dad got a cheese omelet that
yep.
looked really good. But everything was just like, oh my gosh, like authentic, not a chain. Like the people you can tell if they like meet you, like they know TJ's family. Like they came out to say hi and be sweet to us. And
Mhm,
it's one of these like local gems
mhm.
that once you find out,
Yeah,
wow. So
yeah, and we seriously
now we're
need
telling
to
everybody and they're gonna
they're all
go.
gonna go. We're not gonna be able to get in anymore.
But that was an awesome time
That
today.
was a
That was a highlight of my week.
that was a great experience, so,
Really was.
we are drinking an awesome wine. So we got home, did some cleaning, some adulting stuff that we needed to catch up on for the week because 'cause we've been working nonstop.
Yeah, I bought 3 boxes of stuff from Trader Joe's because of the tax-free. So I stocked up on like a bunch of cans and it's been sitting on our bench and TJ was like, "Can you put that stuff away?"
Oh, I didn't say I said, "We need to put that
Oh,
stuff away,"
yeah,
and then you kinda took over.
I
I
did.
didn't say you.
You kind of meant me. I bought
Oh
it.
my gosh, you make me sound like a jerk.
You're not a jerk to ask me to put something away.
No. Anyways, it rained here off and on, and, so we went out and we were like, "Man, let's get a video of
Twirling in
some
the rain in the
twirling in the
street.
rain and drinking
Yeah.
in the rain." So we shot a, like, a little cool little Instagram reel of Kelsey swirling.
I wanted you to be in it, but you said I look like a
I look
bum.
like a bum. I changed and, like, was in my grubbies. So but we took this, reel with this awesome wine that we were sent,
Mhm.
and it is from the Big Red Monster wine. And this is a huge red wine from Paso Robles. Um, we are really digging it.
Wasn't this sent with a couple other labels that we got from the same
Yeah,
Lapis
yeah,
Luna? So this
Lapis
is
Luna.
Lapis Luna
I'm
too?
thinking they're affiliated somehow.
Because the labels look kind of similar.
Mhm.
So all these labels that we've got, like a lot of them said Lapis Luna, but this one says
The Big Red
the Big
Monster.
Red Monster.
And
But
everything on their Instagram said Big Red Monster. So I just tagged Big Red Monster in it.
the labels are like super cool and like intricate, and like there's these huge
Game
like
of
sea. It felt
Thrones.
very Game of Thrones, but yeah,
Harry
it's
Potter, Game of
well, they're
Thrones.
this one's killing. It's a lady. Let me see the okay. So it's a woman, long hair flowing. She's got a bow and arrow. She's got a stag behind her. And that's all in black and white. And then below her is this huge red. I don't know the name of this creature, but I'm sure someone that knows mythology or whatever. It's a lion with like a dragon.
It's got
It's
dragon
half lion,
wings.
half dragon. No, it's
Yeah.
half lion, half dragon,
Yeah.
and it's all red,
Uh-huh.
and she is on top of this thing preparing to kill it, and then on the back it says
Slay it.
slay it, and then it's the half lion half dragon on the back. But it's a very dramatic label.
It really stands
Super
out.
cool. It really stands out. We just
Yeah.
got these like really neat glasses from Pottery Barn that are skeleton. They're
Mhm.
like skeleton on the bottom part where you would hold the
Skeletons
glass.
holding the glass.
Skeletons holding the glass.
Yeah.
And we kind of just felt like this was like a very
Perfect
like getting
pairing.
into fall,
Mhm.
Halloween, kind of spooky fun vibes.
Yeah, so this on the bottle, on the back of the bottle, it says rich Zinfandel, dense Tanat, and dark Petite Syrah. And this wine is at 15%, and it is amazing. And it's, you would think like with it being Zin, like it'd be really kind of juicy, and but I think the Petite Syrah and the Tanat actually balance it out to where it's very complex, and it's a slow sipper, and we're really enjoying this. So we usually like old vine Zins, but this is a really, really nice wine. So what do you think?
I loved it. I told him that, yeah, we were taking a walk with our little portable wine glasses and drinking this, and I just said that it's not as like a lot of times Zins can be like really juicy and really fruit forward. Um, and this one kind of like mellows out
Mhm.
at the end a little bit more. Like it's still a big wine, but you're like, oh, I think it kind of takes a shift than most Zins do. And I think that's because of the Tanat, like what you were saying. And
Yes, the
some of the
Tanat and
other
the
grapes
Petite
that are
Syrah.
in it kind of takes off. So um, I really, really like it though a lot.
Mhm.
I love it actually.
Yeah, so we tagged it in our page, and we'll tag it on this podcast, but check out Big Red Monster. I'm not sure where you can find it or where you can get it, but if you like Paso Robles red blends, this is a big one, and we give it our stamp of approval. So check it out, and if anything, just check out the label because it's really cool.
Yeah, for sure. What else? What are
Well,
we
we got a
doing?
busy week this week. We're working, and we got a lot of stuff going on with meetings and everything. And then we were invited to come out to an Irish whiskey by an Irish whiskey company to come to this like whiskey event happening Friday night at
Mhm.
Marathon Works in Nashville. So we're gonna be doing that, and the Irish whiskey.
He's
Um,
looking it up on his phone.
well, I had it, and you took my phone, so now I'm trying
Oh
to,
crap! Do you
yeah.
want it back?
No, the Busker,
Yeah.
Busker, Irish whiskey, Busker.
Yep. I think you're
So
pronouncing it right, but
that's who invited us to this wine. What's it called? Whiskey X Festival.
yeah, we're excited. We're going with some
Yep.
friends,
So it's Friday night, September 9th at
and
6
I'm going
p.m.
to the Backstreet Boys on Thursday night.
Yeah, you're going to the Backstreet Boys. Look at you. I
Yeah,
forgot about that.
I know. I
You
can't wait.
you're not even talking about
Baby,
that.
don't go breaking my heart, breaking my
If they
heart.
sing that, you got to record it for me.
Is this the only one I got? I heard that I'm kind of in the nosebleeds, but yes, I will.
Who cares? You're gonna be singing
No,
along
I
and
don't
dancing
care.
anyways.
I don't care. I'm so excited to
Yeah.
go.
No, it's
So
gonna be
excited.
cool. So yeah, Backstreet Boys for Kels on Thursday night.
Yeah.
The Whiskey X Festival on Friday night, and we're gonna be doing the Irish whiskey thing there. And then really cool opportunity and event for us on Sunday. Tell them what we're doing Sunday.
Oh no, you tell. I've
Oh,
talked more.
We got invited to pour wine for the Foolish Club, which is the Tennessee Titans, Nashville's very own football team. They have a wine club called the Foolish Club that we've told you about and promoted on our page. But they've invited us to come and pour wine for their new wine club members launch. And so we're going to be in the private suites for a couple hours pouring some new wines.
Yeah, and then we get to
We're
like
so
watch the game
excited.
and
Yeah, we get to watch the game and hang out in the private suites and pour some wine and talk to people about wine. So we'll be in our elements. It's going to be awesome, exciting. We're super stoked to go down to Nissan Stadium and be a part of that. So lots of fun this week.
yeah, it is very exciting and yeah, so it's been a good week. Might go eat some taco pie. I made some taco pie last night.
Oh, tell them
That's
about
the
your
plan.
taco pie you made
I don't
too.
need to tell them about the taco
Just tell them
pie.
about the taco pie.
Babe,
It's a Michigan thing, right?
it's a taco pie.
It's a taco. What's a taco pie?
It's
I
a-
never heard of a taco pie. Too. Tell me about
Okay,
taco pie.
it's-
How many times can we say taco pie?
I know, but yesterday I told somebody at work about the taco pie, and he was like making fun of me. He was like, "Taco pie? That sounds lame." I'm like, "No, it's really good.
It's really hella
If
good.
you're from the north, you like casseroles.
Oh, I love casseroles.
It's kind of like a casserole, but it's basically just like crescent roll. But I might try to find a different crescent roll after I read what was in the Pillsbury crescent rolls. But sure I could find one at Whole Foods. Yeah, the crescent roll, you make that into a crust. You put that like down in a casserole dish, and then you cook ground beef with onion, and then I season with a lot of salt, chili powder, taco seasoning, whatever. You do a layer of that in the casserole dish after you've laid down your crust, and then you do a layer of sour cream that covers all of the meat, and then you crunch up tortilla chips, lay that down, cheese on top, 350, 20 minutes. Really good.
So good. We ate it last night, and I think we're gonna have leftovers tonight.
I'm excited.
Happy Labor Day to me.
Happy Labor Day to you and me, and we get to watch Below Deck and eat taco pie. Yay!
Yay!
All right, cheers.
Thanks everybody for listening. Cheers.
Bye.